Are you tired of getting walked all over, whether it be at your job, when you just go out in public? Everybody says just because you're a girl, you don't know anything, especially in the industry that I work in. I work in a manufacturing industry, and that's why today I'm going to tell you about somebody that I look up to. Her name is Jen. This is Jen. She is a lot of things. She's my role model, first of all. She's funny. She's very independent, and I just love her to death. First reason why I look up to Jen as high as I do is because she sticks up for herself. I didn't really know anything about sticking up for myself. I was an only child, so I really didn't have to stick up for myself because I didn't have any siblings. So I work in an automotive industry. It's predominantly men in this industry, and when I first started there, a gentleman did not turn in a tag on an item that he needed. And I watched him, so I was like, "Sir, are you going to turn in your tag for that item?" And he looked at me and he just started screaming in my face, like, why do I need to turn in a tag? And it was just so blatantly rude. And that was until Jen heard the situation and she said, "All right, there's the door. Walk out it. Come back in when you find some respect and talk to her. Try again." And since then, I was like, wow, like that just happened. Look at that. She just stood up to a big guy and was like, held her ground. That's amazing to me. Another reason why I look up to Jen is because she has a sense of humor that is like beyond anybody I've ever met. And one time I walked into the IT room at work and she's just pouring a bottle of Hershey syrup in her mouth. I was like, hey man, to each their own. But anytime her mouth opens, usually a joke is coming out of it. It's awesome. It's such a fun environment at work, and I love it. Finally, another reason why I look up to Jen is because she has been single for the last 8 years by choice, and she is so independent. She bought a house on April 3rd, and she was all moved out of her old house, and everything was unpacked into her new house on April 11th, and she didn't take any days off work to do that. That's impressive. And she's super strong too. Like, a part that I can only lift maybe an inch off the ground, she comes in, she grabs it, picks it up over her head, puts it on a shelf, just like that. It's like, wow. Very, very strong and independent. In my opinion, everybody needs a role model, somebody to look up to. Sorry, I got the hiccups. She has shown me so much in these last 2 years, like standing up for myself, and that even on bad days, there's always something to laugh about. Always. And you don't need a man to get through your life. So please, go find yourself a role model. Mine's Jen. It's the best thing I've ever done.